chat on fire. Step up to the bar, takes a climbing higher. From the trolls to the tales that don't quite add up. Better bring receipts or get laughed out the pub. Spin it, flip it, truth gets tested. Half these stories highly questionable. Laugh it off or take a stand. Either way, welcome to the land. Oh, welcome to the pub tonight, where the truth gets sharpened in the spotlight bright. Every rumor, every claim, every online fight, we're tearing it down with a grin and a bite. One more round, here we go. Raise your glass, let the whole world know. Kick it off, turn it up, steal the show. Now, let's get to the story. Duck, 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 duck.
Oh, hey, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. This has been an interesting day, I would say. Some interesting news that got shared with us earlier by Secret. Just in case you happen to miss it, there is a TPO against Todd Bryant at this time. I don't know if it's got served yet or not, but I think it's coming sooner rather than later. And it is, and the court date is set for Jefferson County, Florida, on June 9th. So, very, very, very interesting in that situation, and we'll see how that pans out. And let's see, we got quite a few people popping in already, and it's good to see you. I'm going to give a few more minutes, and we'll get going rolling. So why don't I do a roll call? Don't really do roll calls. Dub kind of popped in actually as early as yesterday with 30-hour warning. So Dub likes to be first. And of course, Taipan was here. And Taipan, it's good to see you. How's things from down under? Kelly? Hey, Kelly. And Sip It Jesus is trying to keep us in line. Hey, hello, sinners. Deb Blow, I think that's a new name for us. So, hey, how you doing? Toyota Tom, it's good to see you again. I haven't seen you for a little bit, so it's good to see you here. Indy 14, it's always good to see you. And Nana Sunshine, good to see you again. Retired Crop is in the house, trying to keep us in line. Doesn't work out too well half the time. Here's a new name for me, French Fry 31. Okay, well, I'd like to do my intros with AI because I don't have any musical talent. So, if you got something you can offer and you want to offer, I'll be glad to look at it. Walrus is in the house. Thank you for coming in. Another new name. I don't think I recognize you. Well, I probably said it wrong, but it's good to see you. MC Dillygaff, Sketchy Crown, how you doing? Twiggy is here. Good to see you. Billy, as always, it's always great to have Billy hanging out. CJD Wrights is here. Sluggo is here. How's it going, Sluggo? Giggles. Hey, Giggles. EM Nader. Hey, how you doing? And let's see. Yeah, you have the right to remain silent here. It's good to see you. A lot of people haven't seen it a little bit in the chat, so it's good to see you guys. I'm really glad that y'all are able to pop in. Dr. Feelgood is here. 716 AP. That's great. See you. G Swag, you have the link. Come on up. I think you want to be part of what's getting ready to happen, so I'm going to give you a couple minutes to hop in. So Hitman 45 ACP is here. Oh, okay. All right. So Emma is M-N-A. Okay. Thank you. And I'm making sure I'm not missing anybody. So, hey, it's great to have you guys here. We got a couple of new little media tools here that I will play as we get super chats and so forth if they come in tonight. So that's if you want to show your support by giving purchasing a membership or a super chat, that is always greatly appreciated. And that being said, wow, that chat's hopping. It's good to see the chat hopping like it does. And S2, you're good to see S2 pop in there as well. So let me just do one more thing here and we can get started. So, something that someone told me about. I knew something was going on with this, but apparently a certain channel creator by the name of, by going with the handle generally specific, has been enjoying talking about me behind my back in private conversations, trying to insinuate that I may have a sexual preference toward men. And although I will say he's probably partially right in a way, because I am a lesbian trapped in a man's body. There's no way in the world, Todd, that I'm going to be attracted to you. Your mere fascination with that subject makes me wonder about your choices. But that's not my place to speculate or guess, and don't really, quite frankly, care. But just let you know, Todd, I wouldn't date you, no way, no how. But if Morning Mist ever wants to play, let me know. Okay, that's my message for you, Todd. Just in case it he needs any clarification. Speaking of Todd, he has demonstrated a lot of okay, Billy, that's good. I like that. Oh, Twiggy. And I think the Bookie Worm loves that intro song. And Fraud Watch, good to see you, my friend. Fraud Watch, did I send you a link by any chance? If not, let me fix that real quick. Since I am a little bit early, I can have a bigger panel than usual on my weeknights. So let me get that to Fraud Watch. But yes, Todd, conspiracy theories and paranoia is crazy with Todd. Just saying. And Friday Watch, go take a look in your email. He and I came across something that kind of got my interest a little bit with him. Just something he said that was kind of made a little bit interesting. Hey, Princess Sophia, it's good to see you. And yes, Billy, I 110% totally agree with you. We'll go into that a little bit too, a little bit further. A little bully, how you doing? It's good to see you. And Peace Dynamo with $3 super sticker. So you know what? Let's play one of the newer clips that I produced. This one here. There we go. Thank you, Peace Dynamo. It's so good. And it's good to see you. I think this is your first time in here, so appreciate it. Grandma Wolf, welcome. So Todd comes in. He presents his conspiracy. He's been very much a big conspiracy theory all the time, and something he just said that was kind of crazy in my mind. But then again, he's been saying a lot of crazy stuff here shortly. So here recently. So and it's only been getting worse. So but why not just play this a little bit? Let me make sure I back it up just a hair so we don't miss any of the goodness from this.
My hand, left hand. I walked up, I was right at the sink, and I went down and I saw this little black dot. What the? Literally a bullseye tick was crawling on, or was on my feed can or something. It was somewhere in there, dude. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, dude. That's no bueno. Bullseye, if it hits you, it can excrete an enzyme, if I'm not mistaken, that makes you allergic to red meat. Tell me that's not a biological weapon against Americans, perhaps even by our own government.
You just heard that right. Todd is now running around thinking ticks and Lyme disease is a government conspiracy. And my goal today is to introduce to you why that's not a government conspiracy, Todd, unless it's a government conspiracy from around 3300 BC. So, first real documented case of Lyme disease from the CDC was in 1970s. Now, yes, you can probably argue if the first documented case was CDC from the CDC in 1970s, it's possible. Some people might argue that. No, okay, all right. However, signs and symptoms of Lyme disease was explained in 1870s. In other words, they were coming across cases of it, just hadn't really named it yet. But that's not the big thing. So they found what they called Ötzi the Iceman, basically a corpse or a mummified body in the Alps. And that has been dated back to 3300 BC. Now, what is so interesting about this body is that it actually has the bacteria that causes Lyme disease. So back in 3300 BC, this guy actually had the bacteria from his Lyme that would cause Lyme disease in the for human beings. Now, to kind of understand what kind of government we're talking about, if you will, they were mostly like clans led by elders, chief hunters, that kind of thing. Maybe he had a religious leader of some sort, but not a true formal government in that region of the world during that time period. So highly doubtful, Todd, that some tribal clansman leader and some religious leader got together and said, let's come up with a disease that will keep people from eating the red meat. He got acupunctured. That's funny. Hey, Bootbox Cam, it's good to see you. Todd is much better at Roblox, and he has way more friends where he can talk with. I don't know why he still plays Magic. I don't know why he still plays Magic. Hitmen, yes, I'm pretty sure they existed before man, or they at least have been around as long as man. So they definitely existed before governments did. So, and they always can cause people get sick. Yep. I'm Tweety. If you're talking about Ötzi, yes, he did have tattoos on his arms. That they did say that when I was doing my research on this, because, like I said, I always knew that Lyme disease was around forever. Whoever created them ticks suck. Yeah, it's not to feel good. They do suck. But but like I said, the evidence of the bacteria in that particular corpse proved that the Lyme disease had been around for that long, and the mere fact that Todd is going there, but it also proves another point too. How paranoid is Todd? Uh, he is. He has demonstrated a lot of paranoia in the past several months. But you can also argue that maybe the paranoia has been there even longer. It just really came out big time within the last year, and it's crazy. What Billy Meadows, are you where you can come up? Because you heard a lot of stuff that I heard today, and I would love to get your take on it. If you're still in the chat, kind of let me know. If you're where you can come up, I'll send you the link to come up. Oh, gosh. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Swag. Hey, Biden pin ticks. Well, we know he's in the chat, so what the heck? Let me get that over to Billy and let's see if he'll join us, because he has a lot of take on what Todd said. I have a lot of take as well, and it's going to be good. Just kind of a little bit of back and forth about this. And Billy, check your email. It should be there shortly. Oh, you're driving at the moment. Okay. All right. Twiggy, you're fine, buddy. You're fine. Sometimes having somebody that can joke around is good. 716, that is so true. He is, every time he's in attack, he's got DDoS. It's a DDoS attack. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Let me see who else is live streaming tomorrow. What's everyone else's plans, and yeah, I would love to talk more about it. But let's yeah, and yeah, that I listened to a good portion of that today, and it was insane what he was saying. What he was basically saying was that he was trying to hint that certain individual was behind a lot of the stuff that, yeah. Really? They are vicious in Minnesota? I would not think that. Okay. That's a good question, Kittle. Well, that's a quick question. Will he rage quit? Will he rage quit? Will he get upset when people point out about the TPO? Which, there will be a lot of people that will ask him about that. To my knowledge, I don't think he has been served yet, but to my understanding, they have got to his county. The paperwork has got to this county's sheriff's office. K-Far, how you doing, bud? You doing all right? Everyone's still coming in, so it's so cool. It's so cool to see everyone come in and try and get caught up. So again, Todd in the tick story is false. The ticks are not. Oh, great. Thank you. We had a K-Far raid. I think the K-Far raid deserves a little something. So when Todd's talking about ticks, this is all I got to say to Todd.
Yes. Go bite him right in the dick. Bite him in the dick.
All right. Tick, bite Todd in the dick. Okay. Hey, Naybell, how you doing? It's good to have you. Legal Fiction, good to have you, sir. T Swag. Oh, a new name here. Hey, Black Cane, how you doing? Good to see. I like to see good new faces as well as the old. Always good. That's a good question. Most counties that I'm familiar with will not serve someone after a certain time. And well, we got member for 1 month, and it's a woohoo. So good to see Legal Fiction with a 1 month membership. And you know what? You deserve this, my friend. So Muckster is in the house. How's it going, Muckster? And so, yeah, to answer that question, will they serve them after 9? Most usually they have a particular deputy or deputies that would handle that kind of stuff, and they usually work day. Okay, Billy. Billy wants to see that again. All right. How did I know that one would be just kind of gold? Okay. But yeah, most time during the days. Now, some nights say yes, we may have to send out the second shift or the overnight shift to go serve because this individual is hard to catch during the day. We have to do it at night for whatever reason. Oh gosh, type. All right. Here we go. All right. Twiggy, I'm going to just say this. I probably could, but that one just kind of fell in my lap when I was watching her video, and when she jumped up down with that yay, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to have to snatch that. That's good. Oh my gosh, I'm going to be nothing but Jump Girl tonight. Okay. And just in case if you're not familiar with who that is Lindy Unfiltered. That's from her channel where I got that clip from. She does a lot of body cam reviews. So if you're into body cam and body cam reviews, Lindy Unfiltered. And Legal Fiction. Now that's for that sound clip, that makes me laugh. Okay. Oh, thank you for the $5, Legal Fiction. Thank you very much. All right. Yes, Lindy Glenn, and Lindy Glenn is one of her channels, and the other one is Lindy Unfiltered, which is where that clip came from. Both are good channels if you kind of like that kind of discussions, and she's good with the body cams. It's more of her reacting to it real time. Okay, yeah, let me see if I can get real quick. So give me a moment, and I'll get up on the chat. And at least the Unfiltered chat channel, since I think most of my folks enjoy the enjoys the body cam stuff. I think you probably would enjoy this one a little bit better. Hang on one second. There we go. There's the link. And she does have like 2 or 3 other channels. So yeah, have the link. One link will get you to the others if you look. And there we go. Let's see. Oh, yes, I do remember that. Oh gosh, back when I remember watching the very first episode. That was a great show back in the day with Adam Carolla and Jimmy Kimmel. And yeah, well, it's true. Swag's been exposed in a lot of different ways. I'm just not going to say what ways. So he'll tell us about it more when he does get opportunity to get up back on the channel. Hopefully here tonight or Saturday night. But yeah, Todd got on Pinnacles this morning, and he started talking about JJ in a way that best way to describe it, JJ was doing drug running. And it's like, Todd, are you really trying to push this narrative to the point that you're going to get every person in Kentucky suing you? I mean, that's where he's heading. What do you think, Commander?
That sounds like it to me. I mean, he's been hollering everybody's human trafficking and drugs and all that stuff.
Right.
And just because he takes the stream down, don't mean people don't have it. Sounds like
And
to
it
me,
would make worse.
And it's like
he
it's
is
like I
looking-
said. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, it's like he's looking for the lawsuits. And Kfar, look in your email. I got a link sent to you.
I was going
And
to see
I
if
got- I'm
I
sorry.
read this on here too. I want to put it
Give
out
me
on
one
as many
sec,
channels
I
as
got-
I can.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I got to play this real quick.
Okay.
I think I found a clip that everyone, at least the guys, look like. Okay, we got a gifted 5 Doc Storytime memberships. So 5 memberships. Let me see who's getting those. Real quick, read those names off. My bro Skip Keeper, you got a membership. The Bookie Worm's got a membership. Peace Dynamo, she's got a membership. 716 AP, congratulations, you got a membership. And Fodder Watch has a membership. So all 5 of you guys have membership from Charger 2859. So Charger, you get, not only do you get this, you also, because we know where Swag is right this moment, he is talking.
GS freaking Christ, shut the fuck up, Swag.
And what the heck? And I get to take a swig of a drink. So I'm going to do that real quick too. So thank you very much for those memberships. And those good and memberships. God, Swag. Oh, the boobs. Okay. Thank you, Charger. Thank you very much. Please, my brother's keeper.
Oh, you're fine. I apologize for interrupting.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry. I felt like I had to. When I get super chats, I really want to get those out there as quickly as possible. Or
you got a shoulder run.
I'm sorry.
You got a shoulder run. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate your understanding. And
y'all do a great job.
Please go for it.
Okay, I want to put this out there like I did on Secrets. It was told to me today that all the accusations that's being made should be able to be validated and prove everything that he is saying in court, because he is going to be served and he will be taken to court. So he better have all of his ducks in a row, or when he is served. He is being sued for the things he's saying on the internet.
And I don't think all the paperwork has came across the right desk yet. I think there's going to be some more coming down the pipe too, based on the limited information I do have.
This is something totally different than with Rabbit. This is from someone else, and I was told to please put it out that he better be able to validate what he's saying, and that he better be ready to approve all this in court.
Yes.
Everything that he said of people paying people off and releasing dogs and all the little accusations he's making, that he better be able to prove it in court.
Yes. He's going to have to be able to prove it, because he's gone very, very deep in. in my opinion, and it seems like just the past several months, he's been getting. It's almost as if we're watching a decline right in front of our faces, and it's scary how quickly it's happening. And I really just can't point out what may have, where could it happen? What could have caused it to happen? I mean, some of the accusations he made about Rabbit were just jaw dropping. From the poisoning Lion 1 to cause a miscarriage to what he was doing to her body. And it was like, where did you get this ideas from? What kind of sick mofo are you? So I was like,
Like
that
I said,
never would have.
I've got a question why I ever supported him after the stuff he's coming off with now.
I'm sorry, say that again.
I said I got a question why that I ever supported him after everything he's coming off with now. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, and well, I'll tell you what.
You know, truthfully, when he separated his ways from Ryder 2 or 3 years ago, he seemed to be normal. And I'm using that word very loosely. And then, I don't know, just, but then it's just a little tiny thing. So, I mean, you and I had talked about this once before, where something he had said to me offline that made me just kind of react a little bit differently to you. And it comes out he was doing that to everyone, where he was trying to keep a separation, a degree of separation between you and a lot of different people.
Oh yeah,
you and Killer Mill, me and you, and it's just, and some conversations I have had in past with from other individuals, other people, made me believe, okay, the best thing to do with Todd was keep him a distance away. Don't share anything truly private, because he will tell people. Either he doesn't have a good filter to know what to keep off the internet, or he has that part of him that he loves to sabotage people. I don't know which part. What would be true on this? Yes, I would agree with that. Watch. He did kind of brought a lot of people in when he split from Ryder. So, but something changed, and or maybe it didn't change. We just it just came out more so when people started seeing certain behaviors from him. The constantly talking about others behind their backs. People knows that, and it's to the point where I mean, I'll admit, I just decided the best thing for me to do is just not worry about him, because he streams all the time. If I had to worry about when he streams, then I would never be able to stream myself. So I was going to stream whenever, and if he's on, he's on. If he's not, he's not. I'm not going to worry with it. And then, so my approach was the be a little politically correct with him, and that would be, no, I wouldn't call us friends, but I am friendly to him. I would not say that now. You know, that was how I would describe my relationship with him back in 2025. And that would be the best. I think a lot of people probably would would describe it that way at some point in time.
Well, it's like I said earlier, or just a little bit ago over on that other one where we was at.
Uh-huh.
If he can prove all this stuff, he better get it together, because I had the text. If needed for court, I have them.
Right.
Like I said, nobody asked me to save all these videos. And like I said, a lot of people hated him. I still hate him and hate him. I don't think he's a very good person either. But Wrangler was the one that asked me to save the videos. And I had the text to prove it. I have the email to prove it.
Right.
So, you know, he's casting it out there that somebody that's totally innocent on that part asked me to do all of that. So there's another one that you're caught in.
Yeah, and not going to be and even someone did, the person he's implying did ask you, is that something immoral or illegal? No, you're recording people's stuff for the purpose of having a record of it, because you got caught in the middle of riders games back when he showed up at Carrollton County to get upset about a sign you guys put up with the permission of the judge.
Yep.
And it's not his business. If you really think about it, it was your local courthouse saying that you were showing support for your local sheriff. If someone else in your county wanted to complain about the sheriff's office, they would have got this equal time probably on another weekend, and it would have been perfectly fine. We do have the freedom of speech in our Constitution, and freedom of speech does allow us to say, hey, we favor what our government's doing, or no, we disagree with what our government's doing. But we do have to follow the rules accordingly when we practice our speech. Like we have to follow the rules accordingly if we're going to practice our 2A rights. So
I just want to put that out there because I want people to know that everything the accusations have been made, that the dominoes are falling. We have the proof to deny everything he said. So it would be good, for him to stop, go ahead and stop, because it's just going to add more.
Yeah, it's just going to add more. And I'm going to say, Billy nailed it right now on the head. One reason he's not getting sued, Ryder that is, he doesn't have shit. But I think there is a source of income that people can probably attach themselves to, as well as a home, and amongst other things with Todd. And Todd does have something to lose. He has a whole lot more to lose, and it's almost like you're hurting yourself, Todd. You really are. And someone else brings up a good question. Can anyone tell me why all Todd talks about is cocks and hay-holes? Well, I mean, I thought he was a Gamecock fan, but I guess maybe not. But that's his subject matter. Let's just say it does make me ask questions. But at the same time, I don't care because it's none of my business. If that's why he talks about that kind of stuff. Just saying. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I
yes.
I left him alone for. I left him alone for 6 weeks, and he couldn't quit talking about me.
He missed you.
Well, he did keep saying I didn't text him or call him, which I told him up front. He lied to me. I'm done with you, and that's exactly what it was. I was done with him.
Okay, so we got some court dates. Tick from Carmen Semper, June 2nd, 2026, 3 p.m. Pre-trial for misdemeanors, misdemeanors. I could love that. The fourth bond hearing, 11th, Griffney has a show cause. 12th, Brown versus Ryder. Top, just a reminder. Thank you so much, Carmen's Helper. And let's not forget 9th, we have the TPO hearing in Florida for Todd. So how you think Todd would actually go to that, or are you just would actually make the trip for that?
I'd look for him to try to do it by Zoom.
Yes, but if the court doesn't do it by Zoom, do you think he'll actually try to come down, or he's going to let the chips fall where they may?
Well, you got to think about it. Is he going to actually be able to talk about it? Is he going to be able to save up enough to get the money to go down there?
No, that's true. But
I mean, did he even get a little bit of records? He got on there and did panels and begged for money, shots and everything else.
Right. And he's not doing his he's backing off on his channel a little bit. If we notice, he's doing more lives, going over to Finkel's to do lives. And here shortly, he'll probably be doing the same over at Mimsy's, which is going to be interesting to see on that, on what that's going to happen with that. But yes, he had the funds and everything else to get himself down there. Now, if he's a vet with disability, which means he's probably getting a disability check of some kind from the VA, but I don't know what his percentage of disability is. And I believe when he left the Army, he was E5, so it's going to be based upon the E5 rank at that percentage. So I don't know how much that could be. And it may not be very, very much, because I don't think he's definitely not 100%. I don't think he's 50%. Yeah, I don't think he's 50%. I think he's probably looking at and this is my speculations, somewhere around 30% or less. So that's not a lot of money for E5. Yes, look, E5 is a sergeant in the United States Army. A buck sergeant is the best way of describing it, which is it's the 3 up, 3 stripes. Do I mean toss G.I. Joe? I wouldn't call Todd G.I. Joe. No, Todd was not Snake Eyes. I don't think he would be. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Billy. So Billy said he has heard around 30 or 40%, and he's bringing in around $700 to $800 a month. Nothing to sneeze at. I wouldn't complain about $700 or $800 a month, but still, that's not a lot of money. And if you have to go down from Kentucky to Florida, and I kind of sort of know how long that trip is, it's not fun. It's going to be a little expense to it, because he would have to come down the day before to show up to court on time. Stay in at some hotel somewhere, come in, do his thing, and then head back. It's not a cheap trip. That $800 will be easily spent just on one night in Florida, there and back. So, yeah, we're going to probably see some begging going on here if he's going to try to be at court.
And then gas prices.
And gas prices. That's kind of what I'm saying. Gas prices, the food and everything that's associated with that. Yes, it's not even to drive down. It's not a cheap trip. So, yeah. I really brings me a question. Will he? I guess if he really wants to, he really values this his 2A rights. He will show up. He would have to, especially if that court does not do a Zoom. And that's kind of what the Seeker was saying. That court does not do a Zoom over there. So unless he can persuade the court to do so, he's not going to. He's going to have to come down. And hey, Wiggles, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So, but my question would be, how likely is he going to get other TPOs from other states? If you were to speculate. My brother's keeper, MBK.
I didn't do it.
You didn't do it. Yeah. How likely do you think he will get TPOs from other states?
I'm not sure. It would surprise me if they let him have it. Would because they didn't. They didn't let Rabbit do it for him in Indiana. So,
Right.
I mean,
Right. They
pretty
didn't
much
let
the same
Rabbit do it,
thing.
but yeah. And Candace does bring up a good point that they would allow it, but he has to formally request it and receive permission. So he has a couple of weeks. He can actually do that. You may have to go get an attorney to get that filed for him, but yeah, he can. It's feasible. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it depends on what's going on.
Well,
So
It's
it's in
easy.
Jefferson. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So moving on, asks where in Florida will it be? See if it's close to me. Monticello, Florida is where it's going to be at. Jefferson County, if I remember correctly, if I got that county right. So it's on the east side of Tallahassee. So somewhere, to my understanding, and I have to go look it up, between Tallahassee and I-75.
Well, when they was talking about whoever said that, about the hardship thing, they need to make sure and let the judge know about his Vimo, his Cash App, his Super Chats, and all that stuff. That way they can trace all of his money back to. That way they can account for it all.
Right. That way he can show that where or not he can financially get down there or not. And he does get a lot of super chats. I mean, that's just simply going into AdSense and pull up what your pay records were. And he may have to provide that. And Candace, yeah, I would agree with that. I don't think he would make that request himself. He would have to hire. He would hire an attorney. He can't just hire an attorney up in Kentucky. He would probably have to hire one down here in Florida. And and retired prop says maybe you and him can drive down and stay with me for the night to go to that court. To be fair, guys, I won't say it here. I'll tell y'all about offline. Just kind of let you know how far I'm from that town. Florida's a big state. You'd be surprised, huh?
I got a friend in Tampa, but I think that's still pretty far away.
That is still pretty far away. That's still pretty far away from there. Although I will say this, I'm probably closer to you than your friend in Tampa.
Oh.
So, but that's interesting. That is very. It would be worthwhile to see. Polk County. That's over. I think Polk County, and correct me wrong, Monana, is that close to Tampa? I want to say it is. I may be wrong. Yeah. Go to Polk County with Grady with the Chef Grady. Yeah, Todd, you don't play in Polk County. Yeah, if you're gonna misbehave, you don't go to Polk County for that one. Twiggy, oh gosh, Twiggy. You see why I got started here? When we leave him there, he's there. Okay. And Dove, Dove, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing okay. Yes, Grady Judd. Sheriff Grady Judd. That's the one sheriff, like I said, you just don't go there to play. Because they don't play over there. And a copy of the order on is on his community tab. So thankful records. So thank you to Begonzi Rabbit. Dove, if you don't mind throwing Rabbit's channel up there, I would appreciate that. And Professor Chaos, it's good to see you. How you doing?
Oh, just hanging out. Had to take the wife to one of her appointments, and now I'm doing dad duty and waiting for her to say, I'm done, come get me, and we'll get Taco Bell.
Okay, well, I'm going to just say this. You should not be doing your duties where people can see it. You should go to the bathroom. Never do your duties out in public.
Oh, I'm sorry, Doc.
Yes. I had someone tell me one time she had to do her duties in the hallway. I told her she cannot do her duties in the hallway. She did not like that. Got me in a little trouble. I don't know why. Anyways, we were talking about Todd's impending court and what's going on with him.
Is it a different one other than the one he got served with today?
No, we're talking about the one that he got served with today.
Ah.
And I'm going to just say that that's not that's just kind of crazy in my opinion. Just how all that's happening. Let me go to Begazi's Rabbits page so I can pull up that item that's on his community tab, so we can show it. Here we go. Let me share this. Share this tab. See if we can get it on stage and maximize it to our best so we can look at it. And let's also bring this up. See if I can get it bigger. Doggone, I can't get it too much bigger. That kind of stinks. Thought there was a way to make it bigger. Darn it. So we can look at it too. And I'm sorry, I can't make it bigger. I probably could do what I need to do to download, but it's right here, guys, on the Aussie Rabbits page. Biggest thing is June 9th, 11 a.m., Monticello Courthouse. At this time, there is not a Zoom link that we are aware of. I don't think if there is a Zoom link, it may not be made publicly available to us. Rabbit, do you know does that particular judge or that court do Zoom? Okay, no Zoom. Okay, so Todd's going to have to be there, or he's going or he's going to have to forfeit. Just saying. And if he does that, you know he's going to lose. He's going to lose his Second Amendment rights. They will take his guns from him. Probably that means he cannot walk around with firearms. So if this protection order goes through, he's probably going to have to. Okay, all right. That's okay. In person, no exceptions, as the allegations are of violent nature, and he has made violent allegations against a lot of people, violent threats to a lot of people, and that is a little crazy. But no, it's not crazy. It's the fact that it just seems like I said, it's been a downhill for a while yet. You guys, MBK, you've probably seen that better than anyone else. You've been kind of in his orbit for a little bit before he went insane, allegedly.
Yeah, I noticed it a while back. And I had said something to somebody, and I was told that it was just some things that was going on. So I didn't think nothing of it. And
Right.
so I go by what other people tell you that's around him more than you are.
Yeah. Yes, and sometimes I think when it's someone you like, you think they're good people, and they're not acting themselves, and you want to believe that's they got a lot of stress going on, and yes, they're not behaving their normal selves. But as soon as the problems get squared away, that stress is going to go away, and they're going to be back to their old selves. I think I've demonstrated that kind of behavior in my lifetime, where something stress had actually made me act different. Until that stress was taken care of, I had a difference in attitude because I was stressed out. But this is not stress here. This is not, in my opinion. This is a whole lot more. It's like he's either not fixing the issues, or this is something that's been with him for a long time. He just does not know how to what's the word I'm looking for? He just doesn't seem to know how to
come to terms with it.
Yeah, come to terms with it. Maybe seek the necessary help. I do believe that he does need to seek that kind of help. Sometimes we just need that person to talk to. That's just that neutral person.
But Doc, in order to seek that help, he's got to first admit that he has a problem.
And that's the one thing. Anytime someone tries to point something out to him, it's never his fault.
Oh no, there's always extenuating circumstances or secrets driving the bus to get him to hell or something like that.
Exactly. It's always someone else's fault. And it's never anyone, no one, and it's never his fault. He's not saying his actions are what's causing it. He talks about how people were stabbing him in the back by walking away, separating their by basically speaking against him after he started his harassment of them. And sooner or later, other people then he might not be harassing somebody, but they walk away from him too because they're seeing the behavior on how he treats other people. And I'm just going to say it's a matter of time before when Mimsy was going to walk away. Probably Mimsy before.
I don't see it happening. I don't see that happening.
You don't think so?
Nah, I think them two are just as bad as he is.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
I mean, no, I don't mean to disagree, but I just
they're
both as bad as he is.
It's fine to disagree. Way I see it is sooner or later he's going to say something to one of the two to make them just want to say, you know what, that's it, I'm done with them. But that's my opinion. I would, and I wouldn't call that really a disagreement because I do think that in a lot of ways, especially Finkel, they are very, very similar to each other, and I think he's going to do what it takes to keep himself in Finkel's good stages, good graces, since Finkel gives him a lot of money. And speaking of getting a lot of money, I get none from this man, Mr. Thomas. How's it going?
It's going all right. I would have been here sooner, but Professor Chaos left a whole bunch of cactus plants in the way of the your back door and I couldn't get in. So I had to finagle my way through.
Hey, sorry. When you're from Arizona, they follow you.
The cactus plants and tumbleweeds. Don't forget the tumbleweeds.
I don't know. He also had his pet coyote pod. I don't know why he had a coyote, but hey.
Hey, you be nice to Jasper.
I thought it was Wiley.
Oh, exactly. I thought it was Wild Lee.
Thanks, Wiley. He fell off another cliff.
I want to tell you, something I found out not too long ago, and I mentioned it one time in a previous live, so I'm just going to have to mention it again. So apparently they're doing another Looney Tunes cartoon / movie, but this one's about Wile E. Coyote suing the Acme Company.
You would have think he'd done that long time ago.
I'm going to tell you right now, when it hits the theaters, I'm going to it. The kid in me is going to go want to see that movie because it's got to be funny.
So what's the topic for today?
Well, we are talking about generally specific. Apparently, he has not been running around here and thought that ticks and Lyme disease was a government conspiracy, which is not. He has a TPO.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Wait a minute. Say that again. Say that again. He thinks what now?
Ticks and Lyme disease is a government conspiracy.
Ticks and Lyme disease is a government conspiracy.
What's next? The government destroyed all birds in the 70s, and all the birds you see now are robots for the CIA? Like what?
Hey, don't give me any ideas because that's probably what he'll say next.
Let me ask you a question about this guy. Do he thinks when he gets into a car, do he actually think he's traveling instead of driving?
That's a good question. I wish the KFAR was still here. That would be a good KFAR question. Okay, so Big Ozzy Rabbit did say, if anyone is not banned in Todd's chat, feel free to remind him he does not need to be served for the order, as the order is active from the moment the judge signed. It is a non-notice issuance. And here's another thing too. KFAR, I emailed you the link. Pop up here because that we're starting to get into that sob sit discussion about Todd. And you are probably our resident expert on that matter.
Is KFAR sober? Because I was watching this last live stream last night. They was drunk a good bit of alcohol.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, I do have to drink. I promised someone I would drink some alcohol because I got 5 new memberships, gifted memberships tonight. And I did say I was going to drink, so let me drink. And you heard that. I opened my cork.
You mean to tell me you actually got the good? You actually got the good stuff. You didn't get the alcohol off the bottom shelf, right?
I got the good stuff. I had to finish that bottle off.
Because bottom shelf alcohol, is the cheap stuff.
No, I really like Ours related video that he did on Chris's.
What'd you say? I was trying to listen to it.
KFAR, let's try this.
KFAR's recent video, the one about Mr. Garrett, was really good. That was very, very enlightening.
There you go, KFAR. Go ahead and hop in. I put it in the chat. Oh, try some framboise. What's that?
Why are you inviting Middle Eastern people here, Doc?
Oh, I'd like to see his input on it.
Okay, good. It's always good to have another perspective.
Yeah, it's always good. But that's a good question, though, about him. How far is he from saying some soft sit stuff? He certainly does a lot of conspiracy stuff. So that's almost.
I mean, do you think when he goes to court, he start asking about jurisdiction? These are just questions I want to know. I'm just asking questions.
Well, he has not got that far yet. Hey, what's going on, KFAR?
Oh, what's up?
So, good question Mr. Thomas has asked, and that is how far, and I'm paraphrasing, so I apologize. How far away Sopsit do you think Todd might be?
Well, I think Todd's more frauder than Softsit, but he's probably a wannabe of both. I know he dabbles in the old flat earther type nonsense.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. I mean, so that is very, very. I find it very interesting in all that matter. With the, I need to stop saying that word interesting.
Interesting.
And
Dot dot dot.
Yeah. Because someone else likes to say that. So, we got another 7 minutes, 8 minutes, and Killer will be live, so we'll be sending you guys there when he does go live. But it's one of those. Now that Robert asked a question, I'm sitting there going, he's not okay. He's probably more fraudulent. I would agree with that, but he's not that far crossing that aisle to Sovsit.
He's one of those guys. He's like a pseudo intellectual who talks like he knows things and he just genuinely has no idea.
He does talk like he does know things.
So in other words, you're saying he likes to be the loudest person in the room.
Yeah, he's like the definition of the loudest guy in the room's not the correct one. That's Todd.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. That I would agree with that. It seems like he wants to be center of attention. Some things I've noticed that's been said about him. One item was from Ryder himself. A Ryder has said that how he wanted to sit next to him during like a piece of lunch. And another one was basically where he was riding in a vehicle coming back from North Carolina after the campfire. I think MBK. I think I heard that from you on a live stream, if I remember correctly. It seems like he wants to sit next to the most important person in the room.
Yo. He wants to feel important.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, he has to be. He wants to be the guy next to the most important person.
So this actually brings me back to, I believe Todd projects a lot. He projects himself onto other people. This whole him wanting to be near people with like the most important titles. He says this about Rabbit a lot, where, when we were at the campfire, he was throwing around all these people's titles and yada yada. He's trying to just get all these people's titles to make himself have like more believability. I'm drawing a blank on the word he used, but yeah, that tracks. If he's trying to sit next to the most important person in the group, I'm using air quotes because nobody in that group's important, but yeah, right. That tracks.
Right. That and it's just it's kind of weird that I'm actually using something from Ryder to kind of prove a point.
So this is
you don't know how much Ryder's being at the same time, but
Todd had like an okay thing going a few months ago.
Yeah.
And like just for shits and giggles, let me look up how many people he's streaming to right now.
Okay.
Because he was streaming to like 100 and some change people.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I was one of those people until the giant turn of 2026.
Well, see, now it's hard to tell because a bunch of the people in there are just talking shit to him.
Right.
But it's like I was watching one of his streams from a few days ago. And he had like 19 or 20 people in there. And I'm just like, oh, how the mighty have fallen. Like, oh, shit.
Yeah. It's and thing to keep in mind when you do something that's so, what's the word I'm looking for? If you do something that makes you look suspect to the YouTube community, you just basically killed your channel.
Well, he got big off the back of being Chris Ryder's bitch boy.
Uh-huh.
And then he kind of redeemed himself a little bit by calling him out and covering Chris. And then he
Right.
grabbed a bunch of people that have like credibility, integrity,
Right.
are interesting, and then he decided to stab them all in the back and then go, me retard, me victim.
Right. Yeah. That sounds about right with him. That sounds about and it's one of those it's just crazy how all this has happened. And like I said, in order for him to seek help, well, Professor Chaos pointed this out. There's help available for him, but he has to want that help. And he's first one that will say, "It's not my fault. It's everyone else's fault. All these people stabbing me in the back because they're demons or whatever he wants to use." He started
Doc,
telling
he's
a little
just, poor Todd is just asking questions
Right. I'm just asking questions.
while he's insinuating everything and making accusations. It's like, that's not asking questions, bro.
No, that's not asking for questions at all.
But I did watch that panel of his with like 9 people. He's collecting the most mentally disabled, retarded, drug addicted, Thanos Gauntlet Infinity Stones like on the internet.
I love that.
Wow.
At what point are these people just not fucking believable? It's like, oh, you all hate Rabbit. It's like, well, one of you were trying to like have your back blown out by Rabbit in text messages. Another one got outed as a shitbag and you're like on the outs with Rabbit. And it's like, oh yeah, obviously you would want to have him look bad. And this dude Todd's just eating it up.
Type in and ask a good question. Will Todd show the ring cam video when he gets served and has to hand over his weapons?
No.
No.
No, because they'll have to tell the wife, the cop, that it's not his gun, it's his wife's gun.
Oh, babe, you're losing your weapons again.
Can I do it tomorrow? I don't feel like it tonight.
I just want to point out that, oh Lord, what was I going to say? So, somebody I think it was somebody in your chat or somebody in my chat earlier made the point, like, how could you stay with your significant other if every few months they're getting sued for something? People are filing PPOs, EPOs against them. You're getting your guns taken away. You got to go to court. You got to pay an attorney thousands of dollars. Like, how could you justify staying with that person?
Probably because she's used to it.
It's just so crazy to me.
Eating pattern with him.
Like Mrs. K-Far, if I was getting into the trouble Todd was, she'd walk in here and say, "Okay, you're done with the internet.
Like, you're done. No more you.
Mrs. GS needs to just turn the internet off. Be like, okay, you've had your fun. Go tend to the chickens."
And Dr. Feelgood adds, so JJ backstabbed GS. GS just asked questions if JJ was working with felons and doing illegal activities and running a Kentucky mafia. I mean, soften up, JJ. They were just questions. Oh gosh, that sounds about right. And it's not just JJ; it's a lot of other people he's doing that too.
I still say this whole fight with Rabbit is over because he couldn't take one of the fire pits home. The stainless steel fire pits.
So wow, I did not know about that one. So there was a fire pit.
We was down there and they had all the heaters and everything sitting out front, and they had like 4 or 5 stainless steel fire pits. Well, you know, they're out there organizing everything, and GS said, well, one of them things could find it in the back of the truck, and Rabbit said, no, they're promised out already, and he got kind of butthurt over that, and that was the night, the same day as the campfire.
So he goes, he's like, I'm a big old YouTuber. I'm telling your story. I deserve a fire pit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And Big Aussie Rabbit says, oh, I forgot about that. That they really were nice fire pits that were custom made. Wow. Oh, I mean, I can, if the way you guys describe them, I would want one too, but I wouldn't get all upset if
I think that's where the animosity came from.
Wouldn't be surprising. It was so instead of not the campfire fight story, which would probably make it what's the word I'm looking for? More, I guess, understandable in some people's minds. If it was really truly about the fire pit, that just makes him look like a, like what we already know, like a crappy person.
Well, the thing is I've got a picture. I can't put it out for a simple fact. I won't do that. But it shows what's in the back of Rabbit's truck the day we went to Rabbit's house. There's an old ass hammer. There's an old splitting maul that's got a bad handle on it, and there's a few boxes. If you look through the window, you don't even see nothing in the garage. I mean, there was a few things in there, but it wasn't nothing like what like the picture and everything that he's claiming.
Okay, and yeah, and even then, though, I mean, the issue was not that they were taking it to the garage to do something nefarious with it. It was they were taking it to that garage to keep it secure, and it was keeping it secure.
Yeah, because every time we went out, people was at the camp stealing stuff. We would pull back up. There was random people in there, loading the trucks up and cars up and driving out.
Mm-hmm. So you had to put it in a secure location, and that was this secure location there could have been.
Exactly. In his story of we all helped unload. No, we did not help unload. I don't remember unloading anything.
Right. So Killer just went live. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. Guys, y'all got anything you want to plug?
More lives coming from the professor this week or possibly this weekend. So look forward to that.
All right. And
I got
Mr. Tom?
I got nothing.
Y'all not going to do a live tomorrow? Booze and Body Cam?
Oh yeah. I guess I have that. I'm off YouTube until then tomorrow. I think I have to replace like 8 boards on my deck tomorrow. Gonna do the contracting work that Chris can't. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You're going to pretend you're going to pretend you're the handyman that your wife just hired you.
I'm going to be hired to replace 4 ceiling tiles. Watch out.
All right, there we go. And my brother's keeper. Anything you want to add?
If you don't care, I want to put out that public statement again. Make sure all this stuff that you're saying on the internet, on these videos, you can validate, prove everything that you're saying. So you can prove it in court because we have the proof that it's not. We have the proof that you said it. So you better be able to prove all these things actually happen without a doubt because it's coming for you. The court case is coming.
You mean a drug addict told me so? Is it a good enough piece of evidence? Crazy.
Oh, this is going to be a contested case.
And Mr. Thomas, anything you want to add?
Not really. Just leave the cheap whiskey alone.
All right. And you know what? I'm going to, before I hit the outro button, first things first. Hey, guys, we'll be live on Saturday night. Until then, take care of yourself. But before I hit the outro, I'm going to play the most popular clip of the night. And I'll hit the end stream where I'm going to be sending you guys over to Kill Millis. Tell them that Doc sent you. And give Katie Said a hard time because apparently she's in his chat right now. So
Appreciate
here we
Doc.
go. All right. Y'all have a good night.
Finish your dram, mind yourself on the way out, and until next time, take care of yourself.
Well, the night's grown quiet, the story's all told. The fire's burning down to embers and gold. Your glass is near empty, your laughter still rings from the jokes and the truth and the wild little things. We sang for the fighters, we laughed at the fools. We bent
Big gulps, huh? All right. Well, see you later.